Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be covering Colin Allred's recent announcement to run for the 2026 Senate seat in Texas and the implications to that race. So Colin Allred ran for Senate in 2024 in Texas, and he unfortunately lost, but he is going to run again in the 2026 race. And lately Democrats have been traumatized by Texas because in 2020, Biden only lost in Texas by around 6 percentage points, and Democrats were like, ooh, Texas is a lot closer. We could make this a battleground state in the future. And they were hoping it would just keep narrowing and narrowing. But in 2024, Trump won Texas by about 14 points. And this really just knocked Democrats out. They were not happy with this outcome, and they've kind of given up on Texas since. And this giant shift is basically because Trump made Hispanic voters shift to the right so much, and Texas has a large Hispanic population, and that is what caused Donald Trump to win by 14 points and swing Texas so far to the right. And in the same year, 2024, there was a Senate race in Texas where Colin Allred ran as the Democratic nominee, and he only lost by about 9 points. And that's actually pretty good because 14 points, 9 points, Colin Allred actually outperformed Kamala Harris by about 5. He is running in the 2026 Texas Senate race, and to win that seat, they are going to need an outperformer like Colin Allred. And so Colin Allred coming into this race is making it a lot more competitive, but also the Republican primary is also making this race very competitive. We have Ken Paxton running as the front runner in the primary against incumbent Senator John Cornyn, but Ken Paxton is an impeached attorney general. He was impeached recently, and Republicans and Democrats both supported his impeachment. But he is currently ahead in the polls, and he is going to most likely be the Democratic nominee because John Cornyn has come out against Trump in a couple different ways, and it looks like that's going to stop him, and Trump's going to stop him from becoming the Republican nominee for the Texas Senate race, and Ken Paxton will become the nominee. And Ken Paxton is very ultra MAGA. He's super extreme, and I do not think he would do well among the general election. So he may be the front runner in the primary, but I think he's making the Republicans' chances a lot less in the general election if he faces Colin Allred. And so back in 2018, when Trump was in office and there was backlash in the 2018 midterms, there was a Senate race in Texas in which the Democrats only lost by about 2 points. And we may see a similar national environment in 2026 as 2018. So this could mean Texas gets very close and maybe the Democrats will win it. But as of today, because of this, Texas has always been red, and it's gotten even redder. But I think both things, Colin Allred running for Senate and John Paxton, will make Texas a lot closer than it should be. And we can look at some general election polls. We have 2 polls with Ken Paxton versus Colin Allred, and you have Colin Allred trailing by 2 percentage points in one of them, and him winning by 15 percentage points in the other. So this is looking to be a very competitive race, and that's going to have implications in the Senate as a whole, because this is my current prediction for the United States Senate as of a couple days ago when I released my video. But if Texas narrows up, it may become a lean margin, maybe even tilt. And if that's the case, if Democrats are in this very favorable national environment, if Texas is this close, then I would expect Maine to flip to the Democrats. And that just makes this whole Senate map a lot closer. Republicans at 51 and Democrats at 49. So Colin Allred jumping into this Senate race has huge implications in the 2026 Senate races as a whole, and I think he is going to cause a very competitive Texas Senate race. And I think Republicans still have the upper hand, but 2026 will be very different from 2024. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and comment if you have any thoughts. Thank you.